Hello everyone, hope you're doing good. In this video, we'll continue further with the chapter issue of shares. Up till my last video, we have already done the forfeiture of shares. And now, we come to the section reissue of shares. Reissue meaning shares that have been already forfeited because certain amount was outstanding on them from the shareholder. Those shares are again being reissued to someone else, right? So that is reissue of shares. Reissue can be either at par meaning equal to the nominal value, and discount also. Originally the shares, the fresh issue can never be issued at a discount, I had shown you, right? As per the Companies Act. Now, reissue can be at a discounted price, meaning less than the nominal value. Number 3, it can be reissued at a premium also, meaning again at a gain, more than the nominal value. So now, what are the journal entries at the time of reissue? जब reissue कर रहे हैं तो क्या हो रहा है? पैसा आ रहा है बैंक में. Here we are not reissuing on installments, okay? Whatever amount has to be paid at one go. Okay, this is not application, allotment, call and all, no breakups at the time of reissue. तो पूरा lump sum amount देना पड़ता है. So whatever is the reissue price, that money will come into the bank. If you are issuing shares worth rupees 10, suppose, at par, meaning at 10 rupees. So bank account, suppose we are reissuing 1000 shares, suppose. Okay. So now bank account will be debited with 10,000 rupees, right? Because I am reissuing 1000 shares और एक का दाम है 10 rupees, correct? So 10,000 rupees I will receive, and I will credit this amount straight away to share capital. I will not transfer it to first share application, allotment or call. पूरा पैसा share capital में चला जाए. Because we have received all the amount all together. Okay. So this amount will be credited to share capital. Clear? So I am not suffering any loss. Neither am I suffering a loss, nor am I making a profit in case of reissue at par. I hope that's clear. Now, if at all I am issuing at a price lesser than the nominal value. Nominal value is 10. 1000 shares being reissued, but I am issuing them at 7 per share, suppose. मतलब मुझे 7 rupees ही मिलेगा per share. So I will receive 1000 into 7, meaning 7000 I will receive in my bank account. What is the nominal value of all the 10,000 shares to be taken together? 10,000, 1000 shares, 1000 into 10, 1000 into 10 rupees, 10,000. That will be credited to share capital because we credit the share capital with the nominal value. But what about this 3,000 which I have allowed at a discount? I will not put it to discount allowed, okay? Because this is not goods. This is shares. It's a capital loss too. जैसे share forfeiture. When I forfeited the share, I transferred my capital gain on the forfeiture to forfeited shares, right? I did not, put any revenue account in place of that. तो capital profits को deal करने के लिए एक अलग account बनाया था forfeited shares. Whatever amount I had received on forfeited shares, I had credited to forfeited shares account at the time of forfeiture. Now I will utilize that amount only to give a discount on those shares, correct? उस समय gain किया था, अभी जो loss हो रहा है उसी से set off कर रहे हैं, right? So I debit the discount allowed at the time of reissue of shares to forfeited shares account. So bank account debit, forfeited shares to share capital. That is the entry when I issue shares at a discount. Clear? Now coming to shares issued at a premium. 10 rupees is the face value, right? I cannot credit my share capital with anything more than that. So 10,000 I credit to share capital. Suppose I am issuing that at 12 per share, 12 rupees per share. So कितना premium हुआ? 2 rupees. That 2 rupees I will credit to securities premium reserve as I was doing at the time of fresh issue of shares. Alright? Then how much will I receive? 12 per share? 12,000 rupees I will receive. So that's how my entry is bank account debit with the entire issue price into number of shares into that amount being transferred to share capital up to nominal value 10,000 और उसके beyond जो कर रहे हैं वो है again my securities premium reserve 2,000. Alright? So here also I am not making use of any amount that I have received on forfeited share. जब डिस्काउंट पे इशू करते हैं तभी ये सेट ऑफ होता है, राइट? Forfeited shares account will be debited with the amount of discount level. Okay? After all of these entries in different cases, of course, either of these cases hoga. Now, after that, these are the reissue entries. After that, we need to close or transfer the amount standing in the forfeited shares account. Because forfeited shares is a ट्रांजिशन के लिए हमने वो अकाउंट खोला है, अभी उसको फॉरफिट कर रहे हैं शेयर्स, तो अभी के लिए वो पैसा डाला. These shares again will be reissued, तो उस टाइम पर अगर कुछ डिस्काउंट हुआ तो that amount will be utilized from the forfeited shares account, right? So here I cannot straight away use the capital reserve. You all know that capital reserve account is an account which is used for transferring any capital gains in case of companies. So once the shares have been reissued, I can pass this transfer entry. Please be very careful. This transfer entry cannot be passed until and unless shares have been reissued. या तो पूरा share reissue हो जाए या partly. Only after even one share has been reissued can I pass this transfer entry. Not before that. Okay? अगर सिर्फ forfeiture तक बोला है सामने कि forfeit हो गए shares and nothing after that, no information about reissue, you cannot you cannot pass this journal entry and close the forfeited share account. Okay, this entry will come only after reissue of shares. So what is the entry? Forfeited shares account is a credit account, is gain account. That amount now I am transferring to capital reserve. तो ये मेरा एक पक्का वाला गेन हो गया कैपिटल रिजर्व. ओके, नाउ व्हाट इज द अमाउंट? द अमाउंट इज सब्जेक्टिव ऑन द केसेस, करेक्ट? सपोज वी टॉक अबाउट दिस एट पावर. सपोज वी हैड forfeited 5,000 रुपीज. मतलब मेरे शेयर फॉरफीचर अकाउंट में 5,000 रुपया अभी बैलेंस था बिफोर द रीइश्यू. In all cases, reissue के टाइम में did I use any forfeiture? Did I issue at any discount? No. तो जितना था उतना ही है मेरे पास 5,000. So if I issued all the shares, I can transfer this entire 5,000 to capital reserve and close this forfeiture account, forfeited shares account, and transfer the entire amount to capital reserve. Okay? But in this case, suppose I have issued all the shares. 7,000, 3,000. 3,000 was forfeited shares. I have issued at a discount. 5,000 में से 3,000 use हो गया. Correct? How much is left? 2,000. So only 2,000 rupees is still left in my forfeited shares account. So I transfer 2,000 rupees to capital and then close it. Fine? Here again, I did not issue any discount, so I did not debit forfeited shares. तो पूरा 5,000 जो मैंने forfeit किया था, that is available for me. It's entirely my gain. Yes, no more losses. So again, in this case also it is 5,000. Okay, so 5,000 and 5,000 even here. Are you getting it? 2 points to be taken care of. Shares cannot be issued at a discount more than the amount already received on them. Meaning, what is the amount that I have already received and I have transferred to share forfeiture? 5,000. 5,000 से ऊपर discount नहीं ले सकते. At the most I can give 5,000. At the most. That is the rule. Okay? As per the Companies Act. So in this case, if I tell you or give you a sum, the share forfeiture account shows 5,000 on these 1,000 shares forfeit. Meaning 5 रुपया per share हमने forfeit किया. What is the maximum value of discount that can be allowed at the time of reissue? And assuming कि maximum allow किया है, entry pass करो. You should be knowing maximum क्या है. It's 5 rupees that you have received on the forfeited shares. So if I pass that entry, तो 5,000 मैक्सिमम हम दे सकते हैं. पूरा forfeited shares का वैल्यू खत्म. जितना मैंने रिसीव किया था फ्रेश इशू के टाइम में, I have utilized that amount at the time of reissue. So how much have I received? 5. Meaning I have issued at 5 per share. I have reissued those shares at 5 per share. Okay? So discount 5 रुपए से ज़्यादा नहीं हो सकता इस केस में, because 5 रुपए per share I had forfeited at the time of forfeiture. Okay? Coming to the next. Only that part of the shares, forfeited shares, can be transferred to capital reserve which relates to shares having been reissued. Meaning अगर कोई reissue नहीं हुआ है तो कोई transfer entry नहीं होगा. अगर सारा reissue हो गया है, as in the example I took, that means जो भी adjust करके आएगा discount वो तुम transfer करो. Now problem arises when partly the shares are reissued. Meaning, I have forfeited 1,000 shares, but I have reissued only 600 shares. There is a formula as per which we will calculate the amount to be transferred to forfeiture share, and we will do that in the sum. So let us take a problem and take various cases of reissue of shares. Let us take this sum. Corona Limited forfeited 1,000 shares of rupees 10 each, on which first call money of rupees 4 per share was unpaid. So what was the reason for forfeiting the shares? Rupees 4 per share, that is the first call money, was unpaid. The final call of 2 per share is yet to be made. Okay, pass the forfeiture entry and also the reissue entries in the following cases. Fine. So first thing, let us forfeit the shares. Okay. Now you haven't been given as to how much was the application money, how much on allotment, nothing. But does it really matter? No. I have information about the amount that would have been debited to calls in arrears, right? 4 per share नहीं पे किया था तो 4 per share calls in arrears था. Yes or no? Because this final call of 2 rupees is yet to be made. Again, 10 per share is nominal value. Please note, 10 per share is nominal value. How much is called up value? Called up value is 2 rupees less. 2 rupees yet to be called. Therefore, I must have called till 8 rupees. Yes? Called up value 8 है. उसमें से 4 calls in arrears. 4 is calls in arrears because first call money has not been received. That means out of 8, 4 is calls in arrears. That means remaining 4 I would have received. Yes. So this amount has already been received on application and allotment together. I don't have to know how much was application money or allotment money. All I need to know is calls in arrears कितना था और कितना पैसा मिला, because my forfeiture entry would require that. Yes. What is the forfeiture entry? Share capital account debit with the nominal value if fully called up. But it is not fully called up. So how much do I debit? Only the called up value, that is 8 per share. So 8 into number of shares forfeited, 1,000. Debit 8,000 rupees. I debit to share capital. I cancel those shares. I close the calls in arrears account with the amount due, not paid. 4 rupees. 4 rupees into 1,000 shares. So 4,000 rupees. And the amount already received. Forfeited shares account will be credited with that. Another 4,000 already received. So this is how I pass my forfeiture entry. Alright? So given the given information, I have passed the forfeiture entry. That will remain constant in all cases. Reissue किसी भी price पे हो, किसी भी terms पे हो, forfeiture entry will not change, right? That's independent. वो पहले ही हो जाता है. उसके बाद reissue होता है, right? So nobody knows at the time of forfeiture what will happen at the time of reissue. So this is completely independent. This remains same for all cases to come. Now coming to case number 1. This is the question. Yes, part of the question. All the forfeited shares were reissued at 8 per share, fully paid up. Now understand this first. In terminology, समझना चाहिए. All is very important. All shares are reissued. 8 per share. This is the issue price. मतलब इतना पैसा मिलेगा बेच. Fully paid up मतलब this is the amount I should be considering as the called up or paid up value. ठीक है. Fully मतलब क्या? 10 rupees is the nominal value. तो वो full मतलब क्या? 10 rupees. Meaning of the entire sentence. I am issuing these shares at 8 per share, but I am considering them 10 per share paid. मतलब तुम मुझे shareholder मुझे सिर्फ 8 rupees देगा, लेकिन I am saying I am considering it to be fully paid. That means you don't have to pay me anything else. That means I have issued at a discount. Correct? How much discount? 2 rupees. Right? The shareholder has got the entire share of 10 rupees by paying only 8 rupees. That means the share reissue is at a discount. ठीक है? So discount वाला entry क्या है? The reissue entry. Bank account debit, forfeited shares account debit to share capital. Now, bank account debit. How much will I receive? I am reissuing all shares. So 1000 shares at 8 rupees. So I will receive 8000. Correct? I have considered this to be fully paid. मतलब मेरा share capital I will have to credit with entire 10 rupees. Yes. Discount amount. Forfeited shares account. ठीक है? On these 1000 shares, 2 per share is the discount amount. So that is debited to forfeited shares. So this is the reissue entry for all shares being reissued that were forfeited at 8 per share, amount received, 2 discount allowed and debiting to forfeited shares, and share capital is credited with the entire called up value, matlab full nominal value 10 rupees. Fine. Do I pass the transfer entry of share forfeiture to share capital reserve? It is not asked in the sum to do that, no, but we will do that. It is very much a part of reissue entry. Okay. अगर बोला है नहीं बोला है, you have to pass this entry, mandate. Okay. Now that I have transferred all the shares, reissued all the shares, I can transfer whatever that is left in the share forfeited shares account. How much did I credit? 4000. How much did I use out of that? How much did I debit? 2000. तो बचा कितना? 4000 minus 2000. So I debit further 2000, that is the remaining 2000 to forfeited shares. 4000 was the credit balance, 2000 utilized, 2000 more was left, I debited. Have I closed the forfeited shares account? Yes. Credit equal to debit. 2. Capital reserve. 2000. Transfer. Okay. Being balanced in the forfeited shares account, transfer to capital reserve. Okay, simple. So all you need to understand is these things. Let us take case 2. Case 2 is saying 600 of these shares, forfeited shares, have been reissued at 8 per share, fully paid up. So ये 8 per share और ये fully paid up दोनों same है. क्या चेंज हो गया? Number of shares reissued. This is partly reissued shares. 1000 shares forfeited, but I am reissuing only a part of it. Now, careful. You have to be very careful about it. Now, entry remains same. Bank account debit. Because I am issuing at a discount, forfeited shares account debit. 2. Share capital. Here we issue entry. Okay? Now let us talk about the amount. How many shares have I reissued? 600. At what price? 8. Therefore, I would have received 4800. Yes? 600 shares reissued at 8. Now, what is the discount I have allowed 2 per share? So 600 into 2, 1200 discount. I am treating it as fully paid, meaning 600 into 10. 6,000. 6,000, 6,000. Okay? So reissued at a discount, but not all shares, only a few shares out of the forfeited shares. Fine? Now coming to the transfer rate. पिछले बार हमने क्या किया? जितना क्रेडिट में है forfeited shares का उससे डिस्काउंट अलाउड माइनस करके ट्रांसफर करें। यहाँ पे ऐसा नहीं कर सकते। अभी भी मेरे पास 4,000. This is the entry that's same. Okay? Forget this. Forget this now. We are here. After this, we are here. Case 2. 4,000 है मेरे पास forfeited shares, right? This is the maximum amount I can use to allow as a discount at the time of reissue of the 1,000 shares. मैंने reissue किया 600. Therefore, a part of it I can use, which is related to 600 shares. What is that part? Tell me. There is a formula to it. Okay? I'm writing the formula first, finding out the amount, and then I will tell you the entry. Entry you already know, amount we will put in there. The formula is to get the amount to be transferred to capital reserve. Okay. Total amount forfeited on all the shares, forfeited. Divide by number of shares forfeited. That means this will give me amount forfeited per share. कितना था per share? Forfeit कितना किया? 4 rupees. Okay. Into number of shares reissued. Okay. 600. This entire thing minus discount allowed at reissue. Alright? So this is the amount to be transferred to forfeited capital reserve. ठीक है? तो इस सब में क्या है देखो? Total amount forfeited 4,000. On how many shares? 1,000 shares. How many shares reissued? 600. Right? तो 600 से related जितना है मेरे पास amount, उससे हम डिस्काउंट माइनस करेंगे. डिस्काउंट कितना दिया? 1,200. So this comes to 2,400 minus 1,200, which is 1,200. So I can transfer only 1,200 to capital reserve, nothing more than that. ठीक है? बाकी का पैसा, बाकी मतलब कितना बचा? This amount related to the reissued shares was 2,400. Yes? 1,200 हमने यूज कर लिया, 1,200 मैंने ट्रांसफर कर दिया. 2,400 gone out of 4,000. Remaining is 1,600. 1,600 is still standing at the credit of share forfeited account. That relates to those 400 shares that have not been reissued till now. Correct? That is why I cannot transfer that amount to capital reserve. Clear about this? So we come to the journal entry, the same journal entry. Forfeited shares account debit to capital reserve. 1,200 we have already calculated that. ठीक है? ये जो बाकी का 1600 बचा है ना forfeited shares में, देखो 4000 इधर है, I debited 1200 here, I debited 1200 here, right? 2400 gone, 1600 is still left to the credit. This I will be able to touch at the time of reissue of the remaining 400 shares. ठीक है? उस टाइम पर अगर कुछ डिस्काउंट देना पड़ा तो कहाँ से लेकर आएंगे? I need that amount, right? So 1600 I will keep still till I reissue the remaining 400 shares. Done till here? Let us take a few more cases. Case 3. The same sum we are continuing. Case 3, meaning the term of reissue is mentioned differently. All the forfeited shares were reissued at 8 per share. Rupees 8 per share paid up. Okay. Now, all this while we were doing fully paid up. Right now, what is the difference? Rupees 8 per share paid up. Matlab, I am considering that you, that is the shareholder, has paid me 8 per share only. And how much has he paid? 8 per share. Yes? I am not considering 8 per share paid, but considering fully paid. No. That means, am I allowing a discount? No. I am selling off shares as 8 per share paid up. जिस पे अभी 2 रुपए और देने हैं तुमको, because nominal value is 10, right? So 8 per share you have paid up and you pay 8 per share, 8 rupees per share. ठीक है? तो 8 का 8 बराबर बाकी 2 rupees जब फाइनल कॉल करेंगे तब पे कर देना. That is the meaning of case 3. And we are issuing all shares. All shares, this is the issue price and this is to be transferred to share capital. Right? So what is the entry of the issue? Bank account debit. Since I am not allowing any discount here. 2. Share capital. Correct. All shares. So 1000 shares. I have received 8 per share. 8000. And I will credit 8000 to the share capital because I am considering 8 per share paid up. So paid up value से capital को credit करना है. Clear? So no discount allowed. Okay. Have I reissued all the shares? Yes. So I don't need that formula. I don't have to recheck how much part of it refers to the reissue of shares. So I can transfer this entire amount that is credited to forfeited shares account, it is 4000 to the capital reserve. Alright? So I debit forfeited shares account entire 4000 and I transfer that to capital reserve account 4000. Alright? So this amount, by this entry I close forfeited shares account. Clear about that? So this is a case where I am not making any loss or any gain on reissue. 8 रुपए का शेयर बेच रहे हैं, 8 रुपए पेमेंट कर रहे हैं, right? So there is no gain, no loss. So therefore, here no loss, so I have not debited any amount to forfeited shares. So whatever I had received at the time of forfeiture, ये पूरा मेरा pure gain है. I did not lose a penny out of it. So that entire amount is transferred to capital reserve. Entirely my capital gain. Correct? Yes. Now, coming to case 4. All shares reissued at 10 per share as fully paid up. अब इसमें से तुम लोग अपने से दिमाग लगाओ. All number of shares आ गया. Yes. Issued at issue price आ गया. वो कहाँ जाता है? Bank account. Fully paid as fully paid. Fully paid किससे related है? Share capital. Right? So this is how you make the connection. And then you compare. So reissued at 10 per share fully paid. Fully paid मतलब 10 rupees considered, right? 10 का share 10 में बेचा. Again, no profit, no loss. Correct? So that entry becomes bank account debit 1000 into 10 because they are issued at 10 per share. So 10,000 I receive. I am not allowing any discount here. Neither am I making a profit. So share capital account will be credited with again the entire amount of 10,000. Alright. Then I transfer. Transfer entry batao. Transfer entry is this entire amount is there with me. I did not use even a rupee out of that. So forfeited shares account, debit 4,000 to capital reserve account 4,000. Okay. Same thing here. यहाँ पे 8 पर शेयर कॉल्ड अप ट्रीट कर रहे थे और 8 रुपीज मांगा था तो भी सेम है, नो डिस्काउंट. यहाँ पे 10 पर शेयर इज द इशू प्राइस एंड 10 रुपीज आई कंसीडर इट फुल्ली पेड. Therefore, same thing. Correct? Okay. So appreciate how in different ways that sum can be thrown to you. But पकड़ना क्या है? वही 2-3 पॉइंट पकड़ लेने. Yes. In this, all shares reissued at 12 per share fully paid. Again, all shares 1,000, issue price 12, considering fully paid 10 rupees nominal value. So a share worth 10 rupees I am reissuing at 12 rupees. Am I not reissuing at a premium? Yes. 2 rupees gain I make. So bank account I debit with the reissue price, that is 1,000 into 12. 12,000 rupees I get into my kitty. To share capital. What is the rule? Always credit it with the nominal value only. So 10,000 and 2 securities premium reserve 2,000 gain. Reissue entry done. ट्रांसफर क्या करें? शेयर फॉर्फीचर का क्या हाल है? 4,000 है. ऑल शेयर्स रीइश्यू तो ये पूरा 4,000 है मेरे पास. Out of that I did not utilize anything, so I have the entire 4,000 to me. Yes, again here also and again there also. So forfeited shares account debit entire 4,000 to capital reserve 4,000. हो गया? ये एंट्री भी रन. ठीक है? Few more cases. Okay, last 2 cases I will take. Okay. I hope you are enjoying it because everything हर एक केस थोड़ा डिफरेंट होता है. शेयर्स में रीइश्यू इज ऑलवेज वेरी ट्रिकी. Okay. Now, case 6. All shares were reissued at 12 per share. 9 per share paid up. By now you would have got a little bit of a hang of what to connect to what, right? So you will think in your mind, number of shares 1,000. This is what? Reissue price 12 रुपया कहाँ जाएगा? Bank. 9 per share paid up related to capital. किसको किसको कंपेयर करना है? कैपिटल और बैंक. ठीक है? आई एम कंसिडरिंग एज हाउ मच पेड अप एंड इशूइंग एट व्हाट प्राइस. आई एम इशूइंग इट एट 12. कंसिडरिंग ओनली 9 पर शेयर पेड अप. 3 रुपीज क्या है? डिस्काउंट है या प्रीमियम? थिंक. आई एम इशूइंग एट मोर ग्रेटर प्राइस, दैट मींस प्रीमियम है. यस. अगर उल्टा होता, I am issuing at a lesser price and considering as greater amount to be paid up, discount होता, right? So here I am again issuing at a premium. Very good. So bank account debit 1,000 shares into 12. I have received 12,000. I will credit only the nominal value to the share capital. So 10,000 only. Oh, sorry. Only nominal value, so that means 9 per share. So 1,000 into 9, I am considering 9,000 to be my paid up capital for these 1,000 shares, right? So 9,000 shares towards capital. So securities premium reserve The remaining 3 rupees, 1000 into 3. 3000 I have gained at the time of reissue. Okay? Now, transfer entry, forfeited shares I did not touch at all and I have reissued all the shares. So, forfeited shares account, debit entirely my profit, being transferred to capital reserve, 4000 हो गया. What did I consider? क्या consideration करना है ये amount? So here again, once again, all shares are reissued or not? And did I issue at a discount and utilize a part of it or not? Only 2 questions to be asked. Coming to the last case. 90% of the shares, meaning not all shares have been reissued, were reissued at 12 per share as fully paid. Fully paid. So 10 rupees I am considering as fully paid, but I am issuing at 12%, meaning premium. Premium wala case. So bank account, number of shares is how much? 90% of shares matlab 1000 ka 90% matlab 900 shares. Okay? I am receiving 12 per share. कितना आ गया? 10,800. Right? Then 2. Share capital. 9,000 shares into fully paid to 10 rupees. 9,000. I get it to share capital. And 2. Securities premium reserve. 900 shares into 2. 1800. 1800 is my premium. Sure. अब बताओ. Did I touch forfeited shares? No. How much is available? 4000. Can I transfer this entire amount to the capital reserve? No, I cannot. Because I haven't issued all the shares. 10% अभी टच नहीं कर सकते, वो रीइश्यू नहीं हुआ है, सिर्फ 90% को ट्रांसफर कर सकते हैं. करेक्ट? सो 4000 है मेरे पास, उसका 90% इज अवेलेबल. यस, 900 आउट ऑफ 1000. सेम चीज, वो फॉर्मूला क्या कर लगाएंगे? दिस इज डिवाइड बाय 1000 शेयर्स into 900 shares, same thing, and no discount allowed. Therefore 90% of that, which comes to 3600, I can transfer to capital reserve. So forfeited shares 3600 to capital reserve 3600. Done. Done? Are you done? Yes? So I hope you have understood various cases of reissue of shares. Okay? So please brush up once again and appreciate the different cases that can be there. Okay? Now there can be more also. We can twist the sums like in any which way. Okay? So I'll try to do more sums on that. Till then, you just practice these and the things we've done earlier. Okay? Sincerely work, children. Sincerity really takes you a long way. Yes? And your hard work will definitely pay. And you all will be doing very good at your board results. So all the best for the working. And it's just not the time of exam that you need this good luck. It is now. Every time you study, that is the time you should be wished good luck. Because I want you to do well. Take care of yourselves. Please keep watching my videos and keep learning accounts in the simplest way. Thank you.